What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today I bring to you part 18 of the Fist Only Challenge run for Crimson Desert. Now, this game has been an absolute blast from start to finish. I mean, it's been over a month of just Crimson Desert, and I'm completely satisfied with that. Now, we are going to be taking on the Thunder Tank today, and my gosh, this boss is incredibly difficult, especially considering my range limitations, the fact that I can't use bow, the fact that I'm only using fists. And I am under leveled because I've only kind of been beelining the main quest, so I am kind of, low on the defense and things like that because I haven't been able to use Abyss artifacts aside from just unlocking skills. I haven't really been able to invest them into gear. I do want to mention one thing really quickly. So in the previous stream, if you ever happen to leave these areas that you teleport to, because they have barriers on the outside, you cannot gain entry or access simply by walking towards these points of interest. Instead, you do need to go back and return to the Museum of Marnie, which is the strange manor that you had, obviously gone to earlier. You then go into the home. You have the Visione cap, and you put it on and you put it off every time you get to a dead end, essentially within the mansion, and then you'll eventually reach the teleporter. You can then pick your destination and then go from there. But I did want to mention that because that was something that I was like, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do? So just before this stream, I started watching the playback of my stream from yesterday's stream, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's not really helping me because I never opened the map. So I wanted to make sure you guys know that in the event that you do teleport away from these areas because you need to restock or whatever, make sure you go to the Museum of Marnie, head through all that junk, and then you'll eventually make it to your destination. So without further ado, let's get started and get our hands on this Thunder Tank boy. We're gonna do our best to, of course, avoid all the shenanigans. Oh, this boss is just terrible. We're gonna try and use those pillars. That was really the most successful thing we could do. Still nervous though, because this thing hits like a tank. No pun intended. Okay, let's get behind here, lock on, and then gonna just go from. He's just doing that. That's great. We love that. Oh no, we don't. All right. See, we don't like that. We don't like that. He's got a really good amount of stamina. There you go. Nice and easy, okay? Nice and easy. It's 3 shots, okay. Why are we facing the freaking neighbor right now? What are we locked onto, man? Not understanding why we're not locked onto the biggest threat here. Gotta be really careful here. This guy is everywhere right now. Go ahead and get some spirit. I don't know why we were locked onto the neighbor. That was interesting. We'll keep him pressed up against these pillars. That's a good thing. We have tons of spirit, by the way. Okay, I was delayed. Alright, we're gonna need to go ahead and build up some more spirit. This is just a war of attrition, it seems. We're gonna have to be really patient with this one. Alright. Jeez. Reinforced layer of glass protects the core. Shatter it by driving your sword with a powerful stab. We don't have the means to do that. So... unfortunately, we need to now kind of start fresh again. That was about, what, 25% of his health? That's not terrible. It's just going to be a war of attrition, and we're okay with that, right? He's not smart enough to turn around the corner, so that's good. And those other little robots that were surrounding us don't seem to be doing anything, so that's great. We're just going to take it easy. Oh my goodness gracious. That is a one-shot, and unfortunately, I have to start over. I can't use polymer pills in this fight, so... wow. The whole fight's gonna be dealing with this clown, then. The whole stream, I mean. Just kidding. Man, that's a tough fight. The one-shot is just insane. I dodged it the first time, but he spams it like crazy. Not a lot that he telegraphs there either, so... kinda sucks. Okay, he's just doing things, huh? I wonder what they really want you to do in this fight if you have the full moveset and you know, all the abilities available to you. I doubt you can parry that. So I'm really curious how you'd handle that one. We could try getting on top of him. Well, no, it's not even exposed. This guy. Hey, one of his little things fell off, though. I saw that right now. One of his little shockies fell off, so that could be a thing. Even when we're on top of him, though, it seems to... we still receive damage. I'm not sure what's happening there. Now, the only other thing I can think of is Axiom Force. Yeah, Nature Snare is great, but it doesn't really do nearly as much stamina damage as you'd think, you know? When he shoots his missiles, that's great, but you don't get tons of stamina damage on him. Really, the best way is to just be patient and punch him. I'm doing fists only, by the way, so... Nature Snare is allowed because it's unarmed, but... I'm just trying to think. Oh, Axiom Force, that's right. This has to be worth something, right? Wow, that didn't do anything. This guy's just tanky, man. I can't lock onto him, so it's really hard to do perfect parries. No name, welcome back, man. Didn't know it was you. This doesn't do anything. You'd think, because it's glowing, so I'm like, heck yeah, and then you can't like pull or anything. He hasn't shot his missiles in a while, but... oh, I'm out of stamina. Spirit, actually. Oh, Oh, this is gonna suck, man. This fight's gonna be really, really tough. The only attack that's scary is when he, you know, runs up on you, and that's just annoying, honestly. Okay. He just refuses to shoot his missiles. 2, 3. Shoot missiles so I can at least do something here. Two, 3. Two. Oh my gosh, and 3. Now he's doing the missiles, lovely. He might do them again, so let's get ready. Nope. Three. Just don't understand how I'm burning myself. I guess those, I'm assuming my fireballs or volcanoes can sometimes burn me too? I don't know. What's up? Hi, use snare to shoot back projectiles. Yes, everybody keeps saying that, but the only projectiles you can shoot back are the missiles, and he hasn't shot them this but once this entire match. In the previous attempt, he fired them quite a bit. Also, it doesn't really hurt his stamina that much, so. But thanks for the tips. Slaya says, good morning, Inhuman. What's up, Slaya? How you doing? Slaya over on YouTube. Dead. Alright, so we're not using Palmer pills and we're just using fists only, so we're gonna be pretty limited here to what we can do. Okay, when I thought it was spammed, he didn't shoot him but once that entire attempt. So annoying. In the first attempt, he was shooting him like crazy, but the stamina, the stagger bar only builds up like this much, even if you collect all the missiles, so it's kind of a shame because it's not nearly as good as with other bosses. Nature Snare will just completely rack up that bar, but not with this stupid thing, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll just go crazy on him. Back away here. Wait for, see what he's gonna do, I guess. 1, 2, 3, and then we're good to be on the offensive again. But that builds up the bar way faster, the way I'm doing it. Considering I'm only using fists, too. Your fire leaves a hazard that burns. I see. I was like, what is it that's burning me? Okay, so it's the fire, the volcano thing. Okay. Now these I think I can suck up. Yikes, I could, but it's too late now. Okay. I'm in a bad spot here, so I definitely need to reposition. Thanks, Slaya, for the tips. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna go crazy on him right here. Whew. I see, Slayer. So it shouldn't be that hard, but unfortunately, since I can't do the stab maneuver, it's going to be quite difficult. I'm going to move from the fire hazard that I created. Alright, now I don't have enough spirit, so I'm just going to build up spirit here as quickly as I can. Alright, we're going to do this as quick as we can and shoot it. That didn't work. That's okay. We got it away from us. That's the good thing. We avoided the damage, so you'd need to use your sword. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. That's fine, though. That's fine. This is what we signed up for. We got a little bit of a challenge here. How are you doing today, Slayer? Hopefully good. We're going to build up as much spirit as we can so we can spam the fire orbs. Lightning doesn't do any damage to him, considering. And 3. Wonder if I can suck up enough of these things. Dude, that doesn't help. Okay, never mind. We're not gonna be able to use snare very effectively here. That's just all there is to it. And he's not even shooting any missiles. For whatever reason, you can't lock onto this clown, so kind of a mess. Aurora says just get distance. Yeah, no, that's fine, but I have to actually beat him eventually, right? So the avoiding the attacks isn't the worst. It's just more so surviving the onslaught here. 2, 3, and then we're good to go on the offensive here. See, these little things, I wish I could suck them up in enough time, but he then uses that attack. And 3! Okay, I almost died there, that's okay. Alright. Ooh, I don't have any spirit! What was I thinking? 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's back away, get some spirit going. Let's get some spirit going. These little guys are now starting to shoot missiles at us. Might need to take them out. 2, and then 3. Okay, that was really close. Yeah, you can beat him with that. Slay says, I'm doing okay, brother. I hope you are as well. Absolutely. He does shoot missiles, but only once every blue moon. We tested how little the stamina does on these. For the missiles do for his stamina or stagger buildup. Not very much, but we'll take it, right? Now he's spamming missiles. The first time in like 4 attempts. 2 and 3, and we're gonna go crazy on him right here. Dodge away from the fire. Alright, we're gonna get some... Ouch. We're gonna get some spirit going. No, I mean get distance and then snare works. Yeah, it does. It does. It does work. I've used it to great effect. Except the only problem is he doesn't like to shoot missiles all the time. Okay, I don't really like this spot actually. I'd rather get him out in the open again. This was what I was trying to do to cheese him because I just was having a heck of a time. Let's wait for these things to explode. I'm gonna create some distance over here. Alright. I took tons of fall damage there. Is that 3? I'm assuming that's 3, okay. What's up, fam? How you doing, fam? Fam and Slay over on YouTube. 1, 1, 2, 3. All right, here it goes. Two, 3. Yeah, that thing just... I'm just gonna have to jump, because that thing's hitting me every freaking time. And you can't lock onto this guy, which is infuriating. 2 and 3. I don't know why I can't lock onto him. There you go. Cliff, quit flying around, fool. The missiles versus snares is the only way to reveal the bubble in the sun, then you can climb and stab it. No, you can reveal the bubble as long as you just fill up the stagger bar, no matter what you do. I've proven that already. Except, and the missiles isn't necessarily the most effective because he doesn't do that attack consistently. So that's the only problem. Yeah, and I'm not doing a one tap because I can't stab. It's a fist only challenge run, so I can't stab him on the bubble. Because that's not allowed. No polymer pills on boss fights and fists only. That's the only reason why, buddy. Otherwise, yeah, it would be much easier. Alright, I don't know how much more health I have here. I wish the Axiom thing would do a lot of damage, but now he's spamming missiles, which is great. This is really good. 2 and 3, and then we go crazy on him right here. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, very nice. Let's get out of the fire. Oof. Fists only in this game is wild. Yeah. I do challenge runs all the time though on my first playthrough, so it's pretty much par for the course for me, but it ain't easy all the time, that's for sure. We got another missile spam. We like this. See, this is what we want. Yay! But yeah, it's not the only way. It's just the most effective way. 3 right here. We're gonna go crazy on him. There you go. I need to go ahead and get some... Ah, that's not good. I need to get some stamina going, or spirit, actually. So let's watch his attack here. 1, 2, 3, and now we can come in. Back away, jump, and punch him again. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Get some more spirit while we're just kind of calming down a little bit. I do have the dive kick, I think. Ooh, that's a good idea, fam. But if I mess up now, then I'm dead, you know? And I spent like 5 minutes on this boss already. Like, many more minutes than that, but I'm just saying on this particular encounter. I'm a little too close to him right now for my comfort, but it's fine. As soon as he turns blue. Let's go, baby, let's go. Meteor kick, I'm pretty sure I have that. I should have meteor kick for sure. But if I do that now, after I already have a system down, and if I change something like that, it could kill me, you know? It could cost me my life. Come on, dude. Alright, I'm about sick of this. Probably out of heals after this. 2 and 3. But excellent tips. I just can't really risk it right now. Alright, and then he usually slams to blow those up. Now he's doing the missile spam, that's good. 1, 2, 3. We'll go for some more spirit. We just gotta play it safe now. Ooh, that'd be good to get the axiom. 1, 2, 3. You can certainly grab onto him, I know that much, but I just wasn't able to. I thought you could like spin him around or something. That would have been awesome, but unfortunately I couldn't do it. 2, 3. At this point he's almost dead as long as we don't make big mistakes, so. Come on, big guy. I'm gonna wait for the slam. He should do a slam here. Yep, and then possibly missiles. That's it, baby! GG's. That guy was a real piece of work. I like how this is still intact. The one part that we don't want intact. Wow, that was miserable. Okay, so now we just have to survive this. Okay, can you quit that, little guy? Are you gonna keep doing that? I have just the thing for you. That was a very, very tough boss because of, you know, mechanically we're just incredibly limited to what we can do and what we can use. He's still alive, okay. Oof, jeez. How many pieces have you picked up so far? How many pieces of what? Sorry. Flames says GG Inhuman. Thank you guys. If the dome is his weakness, dive kick would be pretty effective. Yep. Also the AoE of the impact would be good for crowd control. Yeah, it's fine. He's dead now, guys. I had to do it that way, unfortunately. So I had to be real safe because I can't use polymer pills based on the restrictions I've added. So it just makes it quite difficult. Ah, he's coming at me. Yeah, these guys are tough too. Back away, please, sir. I don't have tons of heals either. What gloves? These are the Combat God plate gloves. You get them from the Bone Pit Arena. Someone out there is cosplaying as Raiden. Yeah, I would love to have that Sky Blazer outfit, but you know what? How come I'm gonna just try and take on smaller enemies because those guys are gonna destroy me. They're all big, man. I don't even think they're paying attention to me. This dude. Yeah, and I haven't even used the kick before. Trying to get that percentage down, but my gosh, I'm gonna get eaten alive here. Good thing is it's okay to use polymer pills outside of boss fights, so if we get completely jacked up like we're about to, I think we will be okay. I'd like to get that percentage down to 0, so we'll see. You're talking about the Sherpa fam? The fire tank made my life hell for a few hours. It happens. There's a lot of air moves for unarmed that are very effective. Yeah, I'm just not too familiar with them, you know? I haven't really been doing too much aerial combat. Chicken. I'm on chickens. This is the last thing I got now. Okay, perfect. Okay. We got that down to 0% at least. And they all just died, which is great. So let's see what we can pick up here. Oh no! If it says sent to storage and it's not, I'm gonna be so pissed. There's no way it knows to send us to storage, right? Have you not refined your gloves? I have, but remember I have pretty limited abyss gears because I've just been doing the main quest, so I can only refine them so much. I had to use them, most of my abyss artifacts, primarily to unlock skills as opposed to refining gear. We got a bunch of stuff. Lubricant, maybe batteries and maybe gears. I couldn't really tell. That's what it looks like to me. All right, so we're good there. Nice. Now, I really doubt that they sent those things to my cuckoo pack, right? Like, I would be very shocked if they sent all the good things. Yep, they sure didn't. Oh, they did. No, I picked these up last time. Never mind. Those bastards. So you just lose out on some of that gear, that loot. That's fine. Let's go ahead and tag whatever this is. I'm assuming it's probably a fast travel point around here. Or it could be a puzzle. Let's see. That's the fast travel point over there. So this would just be a puzzle then. Okay. Well, no worries. Let's go to our next point of interest then. Oh, we're stuck in here. That's right. How do we get out? Here's a fast travel point. Nice. I'm curious as to why that barrier's still up. I know I'm not, I'm not doing any damage. Yeah, it just bounces right off. That's bizarre. I'm assuming I just fast travel out of here, but that's pretty weird. Okay, yeah. We'll go to the next one then. Have I done this yet? Maybe that turns off the barrier. I had to, right? That must be what's creating that generator. Let's give it a whirl. Yes, okay, we did it. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. Good news. Now, we need to go to the next point of interest. Gabbo over on TikTok says, are you using 2 of the Abyss gear? I'm using whatever was on the combat. I got Plant Go, so kinetic, showstopper, and then consecutive hits. So, yep. So I'm going to assume that all these are also similarly blocked in. So we'll go back to this area so we can then teleport back to another point of interest that we need to get to. Corey says, the story is just a small part of the game. I like the story. I think it's pretty good, actually. Slayer says, not trying to backseat at all. Maybe take a day to do Abyss puzzles and overworld puzzles to get more Abyss artifacts and power up might be worth considering. Definitely a good suggestion for sure. But since, what chapter are we in? And aren't there only like 12 chapters in the game? And yeah, and if we're at chapter 11, it's almost like, it's almost for naught, you know? If we're that far into the game already, and we've done it without having to do any of that grinding, it's fine. It's all doable, you know? I think the grind would make it much easier for sure, but also, that's why I don't really like grinding, because at any point in time, you can be OP, and then it's like kind of removes the entire challenge, you know? So I don't mind being a little underleveled. It's just something that I will note, because sometimes I'm getting melted. There's a lot of one-shot mechanics for these bosses anyways, though, so I don't know if that's just a... I don't know if that's a me thing, or anybody would get one shot with that, because that tank was ridiculously strong. What's happening? Okay. Why is it moving so slow right now? But yeah, you're not backseating at all. You guys are fine. 14 chapters. Okay, yeah. 14 chapters. Not bad. I mean, it's fine. We're in chapter 11. We haven't really grinded at all. We've just been doing the main quest. We should be fine. We'll continue getting Abyss fragments anyways. My skills are at this point now, they're fine. So now I just need to go and I can start investing them into gear. Also, unless we absolutely have to, we can always remove Unkas and Damiens and respec once again, you know? So from here, you plug in your helmet, you go as far as you can until there's a dead end, and then once you reach a dead end, you remove your helmet. So like this would be a dead end. We remove the helmet, then oh look, reality is different, so we go through the door. In this instance, I could not climb up these walls, so you have to have the skill that allows you to do this. Otherwise, I don't know how you can get up there. The walls are slippery for whatever reason. You now come over here, plug in your helmet, and then this will create another kind of, not a memory sequence, but alter reality, if you will. And then you continue going through here. I want to say you have to go through the left door. I always forget which door it is. Nope, it's not this door. It's this door right here, and then it'll be 2. So, remove there. Go here. We're going to put it on one more time. Also, this is a memory sequence you could read here if you need to, but that's the door we just came in. This is the door we need to go inside, and then we'll meet the teleporter once again. So, now we can go to the next point of interest. There was a few locations I wanted us to get to, so. There you go. 14 chapters. My goodness. Infiltrate the fort. Okay. We did the garrison. Laboratorium. Research base. Aren't we at Marnie's Manor? Laboratorium. I think the aeronautical research base sounds pretty fun, but this is fun too. So let's do laboratorium. We'll just do it in order, I guess. So garrison, laboratorium, and then whatever the hell else. The aeronautical space center. Medieval NASA. Fam over on YouTube says, if he interpreted the grappler and swing himself around, those air moves will be very effective, like dive kick, for example. So this little swingy thing, the slam that you get after the Axiom Force sling is like, you have to go through all these puzzles and stuff and do all this abyss work to unlock it. Even though Goyen had it, but I just need to learn how to do more aerial combat. It's not something I've actually even attempted to do, really. But so far, we got this far, right, guys? Like, learning new skills is always helpful, but it's no big deal. We're doing great. We're doing good. Could it be better? Could it be more optimal? Yes. With knowledge, right? But since we're kind of doing it, and this is still my first full playthrough, we are still learning and figuring things out. Ooh, nice, a helmet. The health detection device, nice. That is good to know, for any non-boss enemies anyways. That's cool. Health detection device, that's very interesting. So for any, I'm assuming non-boss, because bosses already have health bars, right? I don't know if I want to open these. I feel like if I open those, I'm in trouble. Do we need to do we need to destroy this stuff? Nope, I need to have my fist. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it does that. There's things above us, maybe the little bugs. Okay. Those guys aren't considered enemies, I suppose. Let's get on out of here. But yeah, all those are really good suggestions and things. I just don't know how much of it I'll actually... I'll take all of it into consideration, but how much of it I actually will use? Probably not much, because we got this far. Probably not going to do grinding. We're done applying skills, so now we can start using them for investing into gear. You know, so there's a few things that we can start doing to help optimize, but... Ow. So we'll get it. We'll definitely get it. Oops, I pissed something off. Can I slam this one down? Nope. He doesn't have a neck. I can't clothesline him because he doesn't have a neck. Alright, what is this? A roto-rooter? I'm not sure how they want me to get it. Oh, maybe I did.
This is a misunderstanding.
Dude, put your lantern on, brother.
If you let me live, I don't own shit.
It wouldn't let me see it. So there's got to be a way to destroy these and get rid of all this stuff, and I'm assuming it's all outside. Or up here.
This is a misunderstanding.
Once these enemies are gone, then I'll be able to actually watch the memory sequence, I think. Haven't been able to land the kick but one time. Hey, it worked!
I don't own shit.
Okay. Now we can watch the memory sequence, see what that does.
Now I can reach Marnie, perhaps even beyond.
Who knows?
I'd stop if I were you.
What? How?
Did you really think the great Marnie wouldn't know your thoughts?
Everyone's tripping. I think I messed up the memory sequence. Because I don't know what I did. It looks weird.
Do you not understand what this
Oh gosh.
means?
Yeah, we'll figure it out though. Tragic Mike over on TikTok says, Chapter 11 and your gear level still low. That's impressive actually. This is my playstyle, yeah. This is a challenge run for me, so I do avoid, you know, grinding and things like that if I can. But yeah, more than anything, I mean, we're just having fun. This is my first full playthrough of the game too, so I'm just taking our time with it, enjoying it as we can. I don't know. Maybe that was the sequence I just saw. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. Okay. Fam says, do you have the helmet of consolation? I do. I have. Well, I don't. Ooh, on this file, I don't know. I think you. Oh, I don't know. Nope, not on this file. I don't. I do on my other file. Let's just destroy this stupid thing. Then there's a place. These guys are so hard. I don't have any heals. That was a really big mistake on my part. We'll have a little bit of food, not much. They're incredibly weak to the Force Palm, that's for sure. I don't have the Helmet of Consolation in this file, I don't think. I can't take it. I just want to take it! Alright, grab some. Ooh, a Mecha Booster. There's something else that I just can't grab, I don't know what it is. I got it, whatever. Electrical component. Okay, cool. Alright, who's gonna die? You? You keep hitting me. Let's just go destroy the percentage, I suppose. I guess that's what we're supposed to do. I don't really know. I don't have tons of heals, which is a really bad thing, but... Oh, that's a boss, isn't it? Shoot. I'll try. The Dreadnought. This is cool. I'm trying. Whoa, okay. Shinto. Okay, hold on a second. I don't have enough. That's okay, that's okay. At least that saved my butt, but I need a second to build up a little bit more spirit. He's not giving me time! There. Take that, sir. Don't eliminate. No, no, no. We're friends. Be friends. Annihilate, annihilate, eliminate, eliminate. This guy knows all the words. No polymer pills during boss fights, so we'll need to restart that one. I have very limited heals, but hopefully upon dying I'll have some spirit. If not, we meditate for a second right before that fight, and we should take him out. He's got 1 health bar, and his stamina or his stagger builds up pretty quickly. So, what are you doing, brother? A much worse attempt that time, but no worries. I need to know when he does the shots from above. Like there's these little turrets or whatever that are an actual problem. An actual problem. That's alright. So fast. No more heals, so. That hurt him. Wow, we did massive damage to Nature Snare for the win. Nature Snare, that's how it's supposed to work, okay? The Thunder Tank is quite tanky, no pun intended, against Nature Snare. The only thing that's been that resilient, but... Fam says, Dreadnought use Body Slam. It's super effective. Pokemon, I love it. I love the Pokemon reference, fam. Oh, it's too good. Ah, my face. Okay, so like, there's just no rhythm to it. It's just like, it's just chaotic, like a real fight, which is, I think it's pretty interesting. I like it, but they don't. I mean, his telegraph is like that 3 second, like a 2 second, like I'm leaning back, okay, shot, and then you have to avoid the other shots. So it's a lot to manage. It's a fun fight though. It's just chaotic because you have to watch from above and all that stuff too, so it can get a little challenging. See, I was waiting for him to follow up with his. He didn't do it there, okay. I don't know what he's doing. He's just raging. Okay. Gosh. He broke my entire soul there. That hurts. Dreadnought used Body Slam. It's super effective. Yeah, it was. 14 chapters. We're in chapter 11. Any Abyss artifact at this point can be used towards refining gear, at least, which is nice. Any Abyss crescents that I'm aware of on the way to different points of interest will also be something we can consider. But we've got options. It's gonna be good. Oh, come on. I wasn't expecting that. All right. Ogar C. Daddy over on TikTok says, dual wielding swords and saving nature. He was pretty chill fight. Yeah, I'm doing a fist only challenge run though, so no swords for me, Daddy. Not only that, but nature snare is really good. I mean, I like did 50% of damage with nature snare, which is that's allowed because my hands are empty. But he's not a bad fight. He's not as bad as that damn thunder tank. That thunder tank was a freaking disaster. 1, 2, and then speed up. I was waiting to collect some of those. That's fine. Eliminate these. That's great that you still hit me while I'm flying in the freaking air. Nice. There's only so much dodging I can do. And that wasn't it. Daddy, the Ogre Daddy says, gotcha, that's dope. Good luck, man. No worries, man. Thanks so much. Fam over on YouTube says, just a heads up, you will get your boy after finish chapter 11. Ooh. You talking about Dragon Boy? I want Dragon Boy. Ogre Daddy says, those tanks had me in a chokehold. Took so damn long. I used Nature Snare for them as well. Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. That is the way to do it. I don't understand why I'm missing my perfect dodges. I don't get it. I don't get it. How am I missing my perfect... Oh, no, no, no! I didn't do that. I have to die, guys. Sorry. I have to die. I'm not supposed to use polymer pills. Okay. Well, I died. Yeah, we're not supposed to use polymer pills. That's my bad. And that was a good one, too. Dang it. I used a golden one. The tanks were tough. It took me... I mean, I got destroyed in the last stream. And then this stream, it only took me about 24 minutes to figure out a method to beat him. I figured out his pattern, and I was able to beat him easily. But it was very safe method. I wasn't really taking any risks. Chat was telling me to do this, and I was like, I can't. I got to take it safe because it's like a 5-minute long fight. So if I screw up, it costs me a lot of time. Sometimes I got to play it safe in these challenge runs. How am I not getting these dodges, man? That's infuriating. None of the dodges. I can't get a single dodge. I don't know if it's what I'm doing wrong. Obviously I didn't dodge there. I was trying to sprint because dodging doesn't do anything in that attack. That's so weird. JW says, Delicia as a whole is honestly a huge pain. Oh, I don't mind it. It's a cool area, man. I love the steampunk stuff. Honestly, it's very interesting and it's nice. It's a nice departure from like the medieval kind of, you know, technology, if you will. Shay says, keen sense. Yeah, I have all that. I mean, like, that's something I spec'd into very early. But I'm like not able to get my dodges with this guy for some reason. I don't know what the issue is. It's something I'm doing wrong, but I don't know what. And not only that, but so I was going to mention, as we said before, I would want to like look at what I have here, and I can respec into a lot of the different things here by removing Damien and Unka's skill points. So we could do that. That gives us a lot of points that are artifacts that we can then put into our gear, because our gear is severely underleveled. We've just been doing, you know, what we can. And we also have not done anything to slot in appropriate gears. We've only been doing the main quests, so we're not getting additional BIS artifacts. We're not getting additional gears for defense. So we're purely offensive, really, and then whatever else we find, you know. So we're not necessarily optimized at all, and that's fine. It's just something that we do need to consider as we progress in these final chapters. Yeah, I have keen senses, man, but I don't know. I dodged there. I mean, I dodged right ahead of time. Like, I know the proper timing for the dodges, but just can't get this guy for some reason. He's not gonna do his follow-up attack. Finally, my gosh. No more heals, unfortunately. You clipped me there. That sucks. I definitely like the steampunk. That's lots of fun for me. JW says, yeah, it's very cool, but I'm just not a huge fan of the boss's movesets. Oh, I don't mind the movesets either. I haven't really... The only boss that I didn't truly enjoy because of my limitations, fists only, was the tank. But yeah. Sean says, slacking. Very intelligent. Shay says, oh, you gotta optimize up. Yeah, for sure. But we made it to chapter 11, you know, and I specifically said I'm not going to be doing tons of... There's no grinding. I don't do grinds on any of my challenge runs, but I'm not going to be doing a bunch of side quests and stuff. I just wanted to show, you know, can we beat the game using fists only, you know? And that's what we're already at chapter 11. Apparently chapter 14 chapter, so... I don't feel like stopping now to do the whole grind thing and all that. If you didn't put any points in you won't get any points out in Human. Yeah, very true. I did put a handful of points into Unka and Damien though, because remember I had to do, whenever you transition to them and you do your individual boss fights, I had to switch and do unarmed for them too, versus Ludwig and versus Bastier, and I did put in some points, fortunately. I'm not understanding why I can't get that timing down. It's got to be a me thing, I guess. Tragic Mike says, I suck at this game. I'm going to be going on easy mode because difficulty settings come out next week. I don't typically change the difficulty settings because I do challenge runs. I mean, it's kind of like what I do, so... but I'm so glad they have that, so that way people can stop complaining. You're not complaining, but there are many people that complain just for the sake of, and it can be pretty annoying. I preemptively started nature snaring, and then of course he does it the moment I stop. No worries though. But yeah, I did put in a few points because of those boss fights that we had with Unka and Damien, respectively. Marcus over on YouTube says, hi, Inhuman. Hi, Slay. Hi, fam. Hope y'all are doing good. Oh, yeah. How are you doing, Marcus? Fam says, bro, sounds like Terminator. Yeah, he sounds like a lame Terminator for sure. It's a fist-only challenge run, Black Rose. So a bismuth spear or a one-shot amazing weapon doesn't really count because I'm doing a challenge run. I don't know what happened there. The game kind of tripped out on me. Ah, come on. That was really whack. That's okay though. It's gonna take it nice and easy then. Get shot in the face, that's fine. Oh, this boss is hard AF. Yeah, he's not too bad. It's just I can't dodge. I can't get the dodge timing for some reason. I don't know why. Like I don't know if I need to do it earlier, but I just keep missing the dodge timing. Slay says, "Okay, I didn't know you did. Not that that would be worthwhile. Then I'm looking forward to hard difficulty minus the forgotten general fight." I don't know who that is, but you told me about that one. Hey Marcus, hope you're in center well too, says Slayer. Whee! Let's take it easy. Wait for a stomp right here, and then I'm gonna try something here. I don't know what the point of the dodge and animation and sound is if I'm not getting the iframes on it. Tragic Mike says, does the fire element do more damage than lightning? I don't know. It's pretty good damage over time. Lightning kind of gives a stun effect. Lightning doesn't do ass on the bots, by the way, so I do prefer to have the fireballs. But I like fire more. Okay, I want to capture those next time, so I got a new strategy. He's going to do his slam attack. I'm going to look for these right here. I don't know, I didn't even press R1, so I'm not sure how that happened. That's okay. 1, 2, and then hopefully 3 right here. There you go. I don't know how I didn't dodge that. Did I even know the timing? That's okay. I want to capture these that come down from the sky. Right here. If I can catch him quick enough, there you go. That's my ammo now. I don't need to wait for his ass anymore. That's okay, I missed it, but I can still release. That's okay. And honestly, looks like he's losing the ability to... Oh, those things do move. I see. They move. Okay. I thought they were static and that they were falling off and getting destroyed. Those actually move. Ooh. I agree with you, fam, on that. Fam says, as the content of the game, difficulty selection is reasonable. The game is mainly to explore and puzzle solving, and many gamers don't have much time to play. So you don't want to be stuck on a boss fight the whole play. Yeah, I agree. I don't mind, though. I mean, obviously, because I have all the time to do this, but I want people to enjoy this game. So, okay, if you need easy mode or whatever, that's fine. It should be an option. It should not be, like, guaranteed for everybody. It should be an option. And I like that stuff. I think accessibility is huge. That's 2 shots, and he already has that much health left. Get wrecked. You. I will destroy you. And your babies. Your little robot babies. GG's, baby. Let's go. Marcus says, I was giggling and smirking a lot last night over dinner. Told me I put 60 instead of 50. Could have told me at the time. Wait, what? I'm not understanding. Are you talking about your super chat? I can't see the amount usually. Because it doesn't show up. I don't. If it's an amount thing, I did not know. Because not at the time of, anyways. Was that the JD? This boss is a right tosser. You bet. Yeah, I am not sure because I don't see. I just see that it happened on my dashboard, and then I get an email just because I get notifications, and it says who did the Kofi. I think my thing's gone. I don't know what happened there, but it's completely gone. I have no heals, so this is gonna be great. Oh my gosh. 60 instead of 50. Your age? You're not 60. There's no way. There's no way. You're too cool. You're way too cool. Remember, age is just a number. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I thought you said 50. Or you said north of 40 is what we were saying. North of 40 was what it was. And then I was talking about how my white hair makes me look like an old man. My gray hairs. You're just the wisest one of us all, Marcus. You're just the wisest one. Age, mate, don't panic. No, I'm just trying to understand, like, what was I'm trying to think of what was 50, what was 60. When we're talking about our age, I remember it was 40. And you said north of 40. Because Slaya said something like 40, 41, something like that. But yeah, it don't matter. Even if you were 60. Still love y'all the same. Man, those guys are super weak to Force Palm, by the way. Bam says GG's, thank you, thank you. I think you're a young man on the inside. That's what matters. Tiago says, hey man, how are you? How do you do this hand combo fast punches? You want to unlock them in the skill tree, so unarmed is pretty much available to anybody as long as you just select it like this. You go here, and then once you're there, you go to your skill tree. Oops. And you just want to make sure, like, for example, you unlock all of these. These are decent just so you can get different combos. But the fast punches and are actually just by holding R1 or by holding R2. So once you actually kind of get going and you're hitting something, that's how you see it. And that's how you're able to do those really fast punches. GG Larkins, that's what I'm talking about. GG Larkins indeed. Ah! I'm gonna go ahead and use this again. So I'm in trouble. Unleash to give myself some space. You missed. Yeah, only when you're fighting with, you have to be hitting an enemy. So like if I'm just punching the air, I'm not gonna do the same kind of strike you would see, like not the same pace. So like here I'm gonna use Force Palm, and then if I hold R1, like now I'm doing a lot faster, but this dude's dead, so that's good. Alright, let's do this guy next. These guys are incredibly susceptible to Force Palm. That's awesome. Stop! I keep getting shot. And then they typically drop like things you can seal, but I just can't, I have a heck of a time seeing them, so I think that's an electrical component. And there's other stuff they're dropping, but I don't know what it is. Really hard to see. More components there. You know, stuff like that. You're welcome. Did you get some boss gear right? Does it fit your helmet? Ooh. Ooh, that looks cool. Frozen Heart plate cloak. Thanks, fan. This looks great. A silver plate cloak model after the Machina Knight. Machina Knight? I don't know. That looks great. And it's red. I like that. That actually looks really good. That looks nice. I do like it. I love the cloaks. And then I got this. Sonic Resonator. Irreparable, blah, blah, blah. A pack adorned with a statue of a monkey chasing, clashing cymbals. Rage inside about, okay, might not be limited to enemies. Interesting. That's neat. Sonic Resonator, huh? Typically, any item that is irreparable can be dispatched and then crafted by a dispatch mission. So that's really cool. Hopefully that's something that I can get just in general, but so bummed there's no New Game Plus. Don't worry, in a few future updates they will have reblockading and boss rematch, so I mean that's literally all you need, right? You can play as Unka and Damien and Cliff to your heart's content. Trying out all the different builds you've made and all that, so I think it's gonna be great. New Game Plus would, if you think about it, I mean, it'd be cool only to an extent because do you really want to resolve all the puzzles and stuff again, or do you just want to fight the bosses again, you know? I cannot, I can die, that's right. It's okay if I die, actually. We're not in a boss fight, so I can use Palmer pills if I need to. But yeah, I don't know if I'd like a New Game Plus per se. Because I don't want to solve all the puzzles again. Some of these were just by the luck or by sheer rage I was able to figure them out. That was cool. No! Oh my gosh! What is he doing? I've never seen that before. That just is a strong boy, isn't he? Need y'all to back up. Oh my god, I'm at one shot. You would love a New Game Plus mode? I think, I mean, I'd be fine, I guess. I just don't know if because what is it that you'd get again on the New Game Plus? Like, I wish you could replay story missions, I guess. Yeah, that would be fun. I like this. I like the story, so. I do wish you could do that. I'm about to die, dude. I don't even know how to do this anymore. I can use my Palmer pill at least, but we need to get this stupid factory down to 0% quickly. What is happening? Somebody shot a missile that's going crazy. Okay, he's dead finally. Thank you, Jesus. Shoot me so I can reflect them right back at your little butts. You little bastard. Lovely. This little guy right here. You're going down, brother. Maybe not. Bro got smacked. Indeed. He almost looked like the boss you just defeated. Yeah, he kind of did. And he had like these chainsaws and stuff. Like this guy. He's dead. Whoa! Where did all these guys come from? Alright, these percentages are not going down fast enough for my taste. I guess for a new game plus, the only thing I'd see the true, like, I'd really like to see, I don't want to redo all the puzzles again because they're quite difficult, but I would like to do, or see, like, the story and the cutscenes again, stuff like that. I would like that. I would like that quite a bit, actually. You gonna shoot? There you go. That's a kid. Okay, then boom! I just enjoy quite a few of the missions. Yeah, I love them. Not the fetch quest, but the others for sure. I like the main. I wish you could redo the main quest or just rewatch some of the cutscenes and stuff like that. I don't know. Something like that would be cool. I unleashed way too late. So he has hyper armor when you're unleashing. I actually waited, and that was a dumb idea. What's he doing? What? What are you doing? Why is he doing that? Get out of his nuts, man. Jeez Louise, dude. I'm in his nards. Arrow one-shots those bees. Not on a fist-only challenge, it doesn't. You don't even need to shoot these little dragonflies anyways. What you should be doing is using your cuckoo pack. There's a cuckoo backpack, the most basic form like that you can get from the kiln from Grimnir. And you don't even have to fight these things, it just absorbs them. And you can use them as materials later. Fam says, yeah, be aware you're in steampunk area, so you should check boss gear often. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. Thanks, fam. Because it looks fantastic, by the way. Okay, so we'll go ahead and suck these guys. I need more, like, enemies that are gonna be down here in my level. What is my guy doing? He's like, hey. Marcus says, I think they will expand the game more than New Game Plus. There'd be a lot to do again. Again, I like the boss rematch. I love the reblockading. That to me is more than enough. But I would like some sort of, hopefully DLC down the line or something. But I definitely want to have some way to either rewatch the cutscenes or something. I don't know. I enjoy that stuff. Redo the main quest, or you can like, oh shoot, there's a ton of enemies there. I'm gonna have to be really smart about this, guys, because I don't have the heals at all. So anything besides Cuckoo Pack is a waste on the bugs. I agree. Except Nature Snare. Nature Snare's free. Oh my gosh, dude. There's just so many brothers, like, everywhere. I'm gonna go from this angle. Look at this idiot. I like this guy. He's like, hey, I'm over here. Oh, he's dead. Everything's all clear, brothers. There's plans for DLCs that are free down the line. How amazing is that? The game that keeps on giving, I tell you. I need some free spirit over here. Oh my goodness, of course the strongest one in the world is aggroed. Yep. Oh my gosh. This little guy's cute. No laser action, love that. Pearl Abyss seems to have a lot of in store to make this game even more amazing than it already is. Yeah, I agree. Oh, I'm hurting. Okay. I'm pissed. Get out of his little body. Very nice. How come I can't kick? I don't know how to do this meteor kick, fam. Like, I just don't know how to do it. I'm trying to make you proud, but I don't know how to freaking do it. 24%, guys, and I am almost out. I understood the new patch is out later this week. Yeah, I know that they didn't do it last Friday like they had done all the others, so I'm assuming they're, you know, obviously trying to make sure it was all good and well with some of the bigger changes they were making. I don't know in regards to time frame when that's going to happen. Probably this Friday. They do updates on Fridays. Technically it's Saturday for them, but it's Friday for us. My gosh. Only 22% now. It's like, geez, all that work and I'm not getting any reduction in the percentage. %. There you go. If I get hit once, yep. Fall damage. Lovely. Even better. You can't kick on the enemies, but on the ground around them. Oh, I see. Thanks for that. T-Glam, I did not know that. I did not know. We're running out of heals, guys, or revives. So I can't actually kick the enemies directly. Come on, man, this freaking guy. It's the big saw, dude, and what's killing me. This is my last revive, so. I don't even think I have the component yet, which is what I desperately need. Okay, this is good. Come on, you one-eyed bastard. I need this one. Come on. Okay, you back up, sir. Sir. Okay. We're at 16%. We're getting really close. Marcus says, watch your Sonic cameo vid. Brilliant, thanks. We'll do that when over the way. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Whenever that way. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. That's all that matters. Slaya over on YouTube says, yeah, Marcus, gotta love how often they're rolling out patches and updates. Agreed. Agreed. Oh my goodness! Stay away from me. That's that big one. That's so scary. The one with the buzzsaw. Alright, we're at 14%. I don't know how much percent we'll lose if we die, so... Really can't afford to test it out, huh? I'm stuck in the wall! No! Stuck in the boulder, man. Those two... Okay, so... How many more enemies? Defeat the enemies near Marnie's. Oh, hopefully it lets me in. Ooh, it might not. Oh, I'm in. Okay, I'm in, so we're good. Oh my goodness. Ah! These are so... Why are these enemies so crazy? Okay, we're at a really low percentage now. Okay, good. The big guys are like, I don't know, 3 to 5%. That's beautiful. Jeez Louise. That was tough. But we still need to actually remove the barrier or whatever the power cell is or what have you. Thumbnail opportunity right there. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. He's just so cool. Thumbnail up. And all the things are there. Marcus over on YouTube says, have now finished chapter 2. Finally, keep being distracted by exploring all the time. Maybe in another few weeks we'll finish chapter 3. Exactly. Hey, but play it at your pace. It's perfectly fine. I think it's so much fun, honestly, to take that much time with it and just try and figure it out along, you know, I'd say unless you just absolutely have to, like, don't use guides, like try to just figure things out. As it pertains to puzzles and all, it's just so rewarding when you're like, oh, that actually worked. You'd be surprised that just like between me, Slay, and Fam alone, like the manner in which we solved the puzzles was all so drastically different. So it's so much fun. Oops, am I stuck? No, that's not gonna help. Okay. Let's go find that component, because there should be a... Okay. Retrieve the key from Marnie's laboratorium. There's a chest down there. In a few weeks, you'll beat chapter 3. That's okay. That is okay. As long as you're having fun, that is all that matters. So we got his key. I think we need to plug these into the teleporter eventually at some point. And then I need the... There's got to be like a lever around here, right? I don't see one, though. Marcus, I don't. That's why I'm so slow. Good. I honestly think that's the best way to play it. Just go in blind, and then unless you're absolutely like, what the heck? Okay, go ahead. That's fine. Because there's nothing wrong with guides, honestly, obviously, but it's just more so like experiencing the game blind and not knowing the weakness to this boss or the solution to this puzzle is, to me, half the fun. What I'm a little concerned about is I don't think I removed the barrier. Let's see if it has a barrier, right? I guess that's one thing. Oh gosh. Fam says, oops, I just watched Inhuman doing that. Experience ruined. Exactly. Fam's ruined his experience because he watched me first. I'm sorry, fam. I'm a terrible person. You know half the puzzles of the game now. Only the main quest stuff, right? So there's no barrier to this one? I guess? I don't know. I'm assuming the garrison would make sense to have a barrier around. There's like a base. If you look at this stuff, you'll see that it's like red algae. Red algae is really cool because it doesn't allow you to use stamina for a little bit, so it's really nice. Okay, so whatever. Now we've done that one. Let's go to... What is this place in? Just a whole little island northeast of Delicia. Now we have this, which is aeronautical base. All right, so do I wonder if I'm even doing this right. Do I have to go back there each time? Probably not, but you know me, I like to make things harder, so. Marcus says, it's the best game I've ever played for the exploration. So nice that areas aren't level locked, etc. Exactly. You can go anywhere, honestly. Now, if you want to do all the side quests and stuff in any particular area, yeah, there's some that progression that just has to be done, but that's because the world is changing as you're completing these missions and side quests. So I just think it adds so much life to the world. And I agree that it's unlike anything I've ever played. This is certainly one of my favorite games I've ever played. Absolutely love it. Fam says, don't worry, my brain's short. Also, sometimes I don't even watch, only hear you speak. Well, that's probably annoying, just hearing me. Gosh, I can only imagine. Marcus is again, the quick resume does help exploration. Quick resume. Let's go. Yeah, all good, all good. We got the hardest boss down so far, which was that Thunder Tank. We defeated Dreadnought, which was more than anything just a nuisance. We beat him pretty quickly in the successful attempt with like 2 or 3 nature snares, and then of course we just punched him a few times and that was nice. That's the way the fight should have gone. It just takes a little bit sometimes as we adjust. Many of these fights, or actually all of these fights, are all something we're experiencing for the first time, so a little bit of a learning curve. And as you guys now know, and as I've now said repeatedly, we're a little under-leveled. These abyss fragments and artifacts, though, that I will be getting should certainly help out with that, though. We'll start refining our gear very shortly. You know, I want to see if I can actually place these in here. Oh. I can. Okay, I imagine this will take me to, like, the final destination. Quick resume, and humans thinking what he is talking about. I read it as quick resume. Cause I don't know, I always see that word and I read it as resume every single time. I'm like, oh, quick resume. Resume, you mean? I can't multitask anyways, you know that. I always try and say, okay, who's chatting? Okay, what are they talking about? What the hell am I doing in the video game? Wait, what? I'm lost. That's what happens in my mind. There is no multitasking going on in this noodle. In this noodle of mine. Oh, this is awesome. Let me save real quick. This looks cool. The Gray Forest. How do I just want to punch things. How do I do that? You know what I didn't do? I didn't get heals. San Antonio. I didn't get heals, guys. I need heals desperately, so we have to depart. We have to get heals. I'm so sorry that we had to do that, but it happens. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, we're gonna probably, at some point, we'll probably update our gear. I mean, not refining it, of course, we'll always do that, but we'll try. I meant our look. I really like the look so far, though, but there's definitely option in Delicia to potentially have better stuff for us. Wow, none of the food has been re-upped. That's great. No. You know, Payloon or Calphade has to have a food person, right? I mean, my gosh.
Well met.
Move! Quit looking at him.
The master of the anvil stands before you.
Alright, it's gonna be like, you can't refine anything. Because I need thick hide. A little bit more on the chest would be nice. Let's see. Short hair hide, thick hide. Okay, so just hides. Okay, literally just short on the hides. There's a tanner right outside, and we can always, you know, punch a few deer.
You're a cunt, aren't you?
What? Did you hear that guy? I will destroy you. I swear, man. The mouth on these vagabonds.
The theft of the apiary.
Machiavellians, man. Marcus says, watching you and reading Slay and Fam info doesn't impact my game guide. Why is it so far? Game guide wise, so far, I'm so far behind. I won't remember any of it. That's funny. No, it's all good. And if you ever need to, you're like, oh, let me refer back to that one time. I remember there's something with a robot or something or rather. Oh, everybody has a stock that has yet to reset. Lovely. Alright, I'm pissed. Let's go to Payloon. Alright, so where's the tavern? Okay, tavern's over here. We're just doing a food grind right now. Gotta get it. It's a beer run, pretty much. Gotta get as much food and healing as possible. For whatever reason, I guess not a lot of in-game time has passed because I'm just unable to have any of these stocks reset yet. These inventories. Okay. Let's go back this way. I think this is the tavern. Methinks this is the tavern. Arm wrestling, okay. This is the one. It was Olga or whatever.
Care for a hot meal?
Big lady.
Mug of ale? Rest up now. I'm sure you'll like it. Enjoy your stay.
At this point, might as well grab all of that too.
My inn is always open to you.
Your inn is always open to me, huh? Naughty girl. She's a naughty one. Okay, so we're gonna go Payloon, now we go to Calfade. She's a naughty one. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. So I fought like a Wendigo the other day on my main file, or I say main file, on my personal profile. And my gosh. It was insane because like as I'm going up the mountain, like I see like animals acting all weird and stuff, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's just a weird like spawn glitch or something. They're just moving funny. Bunch of animals like running away, and then I'm like, oh hey, they come up on these people. They're doing some weird thing, ritual stuff, and then well, Wendigo comes out of nowhere. I kick its ass, but then in the next phase of the fight, there's something else that amazing happens. No spoilers there. And then I had to go back because a secondary quest kind of led me to that area to follow back up. Now, one thing I learned is that those particular individuals they don't respawn, but they do have the ability to drop a very unique piece of gear, which that sucks because I killed them all. Hopefully reblockading fixes that, we'll see. But I didn't get that gear because I just killed them with the light. You're supposed to kill them with like fists and swords or whatever, and I didn't do that, so it wasn't a proper kill. But anyways, then I'm like, okay, what was the point of driving me back here? It was just 5 enemies to defeat. Well, I found out, let's see, this might be a Tanner. I found out that it happens to be, there was a very special weapon I had missed there. And it was quite awesome when I found out. I was like, oh my gosh. There's a one-handed weapon. It's like the very unique looking weapon I'd never seen before. And I'm gonna have to show you guys at some point. I always say that I'm going to show you guys my other file and I forget because we usually end it kind of late. But if you guys can remind me or if you guys care to see it, I'd be more than happy to show you guys some of the cool things that I found. Okay, so. Slayer says, yeah, it's definitely designed with adults as the intended audience, Marcus. Marcus says, funny as for me being English, like wandering around UK in medieval time because the NPC accents, I'm surprised how strong the language. Oh, I love the strength of the language. The language strength is just what I need. It's great. I love that. I like a nice, I mean, I don't like want to hear that stuff all the time, but I like that they don't like, well, F you, darn it. You know, it's like, no, go ahead and all that stuff. You know, I love that, you know? I like the freedom of language. But, yeah, they're a little raunchy. Like, I learned so many new cuss words because of Yawn, you know? Like, I learned things. Are you the tavern lady? And she's pretty.
Pull up a chair.
Pretty tavern lady.
Away.
Matil.
Stop now.
I like her.
I'm sure you'll like it. Press stop now.
Yeah, they say some pretty funny stuff.
Huh, hope you stop
Things
by
I've
again
only
soon.
dreamed of. Pretty funny though. Alright, well we found the tavern. I think we did it. One thing I will say is there should be a little shyster guy over here.
Grammy. Oh, there you are.
Hey, watch your mouth. Oh, don't. He's probably a tax collector. So back in this corner, you got a little shady guy here. One of the few goblins and back alley shops that sell explosive arrows. So if you're going for a build that uses infinite arrows, this is one of like 3 locations that I am confident that the back alley vendors or the black market merchants have explosive arrows here. So pretty cool. And also they do tend to have the boss gear as well. So it's something that if you ever want to check that out, they do have that available, and more often than not. Ugly. It's ugly. I don't like it. Okay, so now we go up this way. Let's go see how much. Whoa, we have lots of foods now. Inventory space wise, how are we looking? We can put some of this home and then we go and we kick some butt. That was excellent. Thank you guys for sitting through that kind of inventory slog and grind. See, can you imagine if I grinded or groaned? If I groaned? If I ground? What's the past tense of grind? If I grinded? Is that correct? If I ground or if I groaned all the time, it would be sucky, right? This is the only grind is when I go and get my heals. I couldn't bear it. Yana's like Uncle and Bill from RDR2 combined. Waiting for Yan said he had lumbago. That's funny, man. I haven't played enough RDR2 to even, you know, get, like, you know, to notice the similarities or what have you. Who put the corn in my stash? Who's the wise guy that did that? Oops. Shinto, my bad. Okay. I still have to kill a bear with a broom. I guess I'll do that at some point too. That's probably for Unka, and that looks great. I don't know what that's doing. I don't want it in there. Health detection device, that's pretty neat. Sonic resonator, that looks unique. Faded earring is not unique. And I think we're good. We have like 1,000 food items. Kinetic burst, we'll put that back in its hole. Alright. I wish I had merchants. I have nobody in my camp. There's like 2 people in my camp. This is all fake, by the way. You know what? I'll just give to this fool. Carl, come steal my stuff. He's like a freaking thief, in my opinion. Jan does have a potty mouth.
Counts funds through a bit of trading.
He does. Want some cooking oil? Take that. Want some garlic and potatoes and sweet potatoes and barley and beans, and I just gave him something important. What else can you take off? Wait. Like this Becker bow. Alright, I feel good. I just love organizing stuff. I'm like, are you crazy? Nobody says that. Nobody would ever enjoy that. Okay. I think I have to do the thing. We'll do the puzzle one last time. If that's not the way to do it, my bad. But you guys, if you know, can certainly tell me if I just have to travel there or not. But fast traveling there through the maze isn't a terrible thing, but through the teleporter, it's not the end of the world. There we have it. You pretty much just alternate from one dead end to the next. Just like in real life. Marcus says, do wish they would add like a favorites thing or way to lock in things in inventory. Also, loadouts would be good. Oh man, loadouts would be a thing of beauty. They're gonna do a really big inventory upgrade here soon, so we'll see what that first round is like of changes. But the first, inventory thing is supposed to have categorization and things like that. I would love to see things locked. That way I don't accidentally sell them. I'd like to have, differences between... I just want to filter like Unka stuff, Damien stuff, because it's impossible to know, like, unless I'm like, oh, this is a Damien cloak? I thought this was something, Cliff wore, at nighttime or whatever. And it's just little stuff like that. Wait, did I mess this up? So I would enjoy more filters. I'd love the means to lock down loot, and equipment loadouts would be fantastic because sometimes I like to just look cool, but my coolest armor is also my most powerful. Sometimes I like to experiment because I get a little bored of the look, and I'm like, let me just try something else, but it kind of sucks, right? So I'd like to have the sucky gear. Oh, okay, I'm getting in a fight. Let me swap my loadout really quickly. That would be nice. I don't know if that's something that they plan to do, but that would be an excellent idea. Definitely something I support. Sometimes sell stuff I want so annoying. Yeah, and then you gotta buy it back at like a premium. Slayer says, this is actually where I stopped. Those would definitely be nice. Microsoft, the same thing. Yeah. The equipment loadouts would be really nice. Filters between Damien and Unka and Cliff stuff in the storage, because half the time I have to see like, okay, what is what? Alright. Now I just have to fall right down, huh? I'm assuming it just allows me to be within. Come at me, bro! Oh, I have to avoid these? Oh god, they're like mines. Oh, balls, dude. It's another tank. Oh, no way. It's another tank and it's fiery. 1, 2, 3, but there's like no indication that it's doing that. Ugh. Maybe I can do this a little bit easier because of this. Nope, I'm dead. 2 and 3. Oh my gosh, I still got tagged. Stop. Oh, I'm so dead. Okay, so it doesn't have shockwaves. It just... Oh, my back. That one's a little tougher for me because without the shockwaves, he's actually always launching something. Oh, balls. I don't have any Palmer pills, so I'm always going to be forced to do the retry, which is fine. I mean. Yes, Leia, for sure. Marcus's example, slap on the cold armor when going to cold places. Exactly. Like, I like to have like, okay, maybe I can have my frost curse stuff. I was trying to carry everything, but I'm like, I don't like carrying everything if it's like, you know, it's taking up all the spaces as the inventory currently is, so. Good hit, sir. Since he shoots every 5 seconds. Actually is no benefit to me, though. Yeah, because his stamina doesn't build up at all. 2, 3, okay. Wow, this is a rough one. I mean, he has way more projectiles. But he also seems to be pretty tanky. Why are we punching the air, Cliff? You think this one's easier? Man, I'm having a tougher time with this one. Not in terms of like it killing me, but it's like the building up the stamina. Maybe I'm not understanding what I'm doing here. Ow. Okay. Good stuff. Maybe because it gives me more projectiles, it should be easier. Walter, what's going on, Walter? Walter says, they call me Mellow Yellow. I'm just tired. What's up, Walter? Hope you're having a great day. Great week so far, actually. Marcus says, that's the issue in Inhuman. Carrying everything, then accidentally selling a piece of it. Yeah, because I kind of like, I'll almost go like muscle memory and automated, you know, mode whenever I'm in selling. So I definitely don't like to have everything on me because I'm so afraid to sell unique gear. That's why I'm constantly going back to the house. Yeah, that was terrible. I just don't know why we can't lock onto these clowns. Like that's actually so frustrating. The game just crashed on me. No! That's okay. Fam says, night, guys. Have a great night, fam. Have a great night. Marcus says, hello, hello, hello. Walter, mate, hope you're doing good. Hope your dong is good. Hope you're doing good. I'm just kidding. Did I read that right? Hope your dong good. Dong is great. Thanks for asking. That's so funny. Oh man, I'm telling you, man, we just can't. It's just the autocorrect. It gets us every time. Well, I died. Oh, I mean, I was doing well. I mean, but I got killed by the game crashing. This is like the third crash so far. How do I lock onto a target? You can press down on the D-pad, Luke. But I would probably refrain from doing the lock on when you're swarmed by like mobs, which are like the trash mobs, the little regular humans. When you fight a boss, you can definitely lock on and press down. That not only orients your camera, but also focuses on the bro. You can go to settings as well and make it to where you have the camera always facing who you're locking on, and that way it's not spinning around like crazy. I actually have that setting on, so the fights, they're always in front of me as opposed to behind me and wherever the hell else. Slayer says, night fam. How do I lock on? There you go, press down on the D-pad. Slayer says, hey Walter, hope you're well. Marcus says, night fam. You guys are awesome. You guys are so kind. Boom, boom. 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 I wonder if I can get inside. Have to kill the tank. Marcus says, I haven't had one crash yet. Shouldn't say that will happen now. I had 3 over like the 200 hours, so. But not bad. Like Where Winds Meet was crashing a little bit, and then there was a game I absolutely loved. Tainted Grail crashed every 5 seconds. I love that game so much, but it crashed so much. Did you adjust any camera settings in Inhuman? I did. For the lock-on only, though. But I didn't actually do anything for the FOV or the sliders or anything like that. Those are still default. The only thing I changed was the 2 and 3. I had changed the lock-on camera. Damn it, I just hit him with a sword. And now he's not hitting me. So the trick is to stand still. The art of fighting without fighting. Alright, lovely. Let's try that again. So I didn't actually adjust anything, like no field of view, FOV stuff, none of that. I'm actually quite happy with what I can see and the place. I'm just kind of more so accustomed to it as well. And I don't have the best vision, so I like having my character pretty decently sized so I can actually see his gear and stuff too, and that's important for me. Do you clean your PS5 yourself? Yes, I do. I don't have any like butlers or maids yet, but when I'm rich, you better believe I'll have a PlayStation wench and everything. It's gonna be great. But not yet. No, I have to clean my own PlayStation, wash my own dishes, cook my own food, like a peasant. But not for long, I say. Not for long. Yeah, I do. And so cleaning the fan is actually quite simple. I've done it several times. I need to do it maybe by the end of the month, I'd say. Cleaning the fan is something you should do pretty regularly, especially if you have pets. So settings, I had changed, let's see here. Lock on camera rotation. So if you turn this option off, it makes the camera always face the locked on target. Otherwise, the camera, you can be locked onto somebody, but like the camera is still wherever the hell you want it to be. So it's like the person could be here, there, and you're like, whoa. It's crazy. So we don't want to do that. But yeah, I'm still peasant mode, man. I gotta clean my own stuff and all that junk. Whoa. Okay, nice hit, sir. All right. I'm like literally frozen in the air. Look at this. Who designed this freaking boss? He was probably a bloody banker in a previous life. Gosh. Bankers and flossers, man. Everywhere in this game. Who quality tested that boss, man? Missiles! Oh, my face. Oh gosh. Don't do that. I'd love to join the fight, but the boss keeps blasting me out of the thingy-majabber. Slay, I'm having a hell of a time with this boss. I don't know how he's any easier. I just lack the courage, I suppose. Maybe because he does have more projectiles, but my gosh, that ain't helping me right now. Because he dashes much further ahead. He dashes way further ahead, which really sucks actually because I can't be as aggressive. Oh my gosh. Can't be as aggressive up close. Thank you, sir. Nice. Run, Cliff! Uh-oh. He's like crooked or something. Come on. There you go. Shinto. Going for another one. Boo always sleeps on my Xbox. It's because it's warm, probably. Yeah, I changed lock-on cam within the first 40 hours of play, and yeah, that's a very smart thing to do. And then Slayer says, I figured it'd be easier since he has more projectiles. Yeah, man, I'm having a hell of a time with this clown. Okay, get in there, son. Get in there. Nice. I don't know if you can. Maybe you just can't keen senses those mothers, because that's just infuriating. Hey, I dodged it for the first time. That was exciting. Oh my gosh. I didn't think he was going to do that yet. And then 3. Nice. 1, 2, and 3. Now we wait. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. Just beat him into the. Just do the same pattern thing we did. Whoa! Last time. So 1, 2, 3, and then attack. One, 2, 3. Another one here. And then wait for the 3 lunges or whatever. That's 1. That's 2. And 3. Come in close. Get hit in the face. Oh, we didn't get hit in the face. Nice. That's 1. That's 2. And 3. Come in close. That's okay. I didn't need to heal there. That was a little bit of a waste. That's okay though. 1, 2, 3. It's nice. Slayer didn't use the stab mechanic either. I certainly would on my casual playthrough. But you're a better man than me. 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, we got him figured out now. It's just his range was different. He's gonna do this thing again. 1, 2, 3s. Yep, 1, 2, 3. And then I'll go ahead and do this. Wait for him to do something pretty. I can read him now. Whew. I agree, Slaya. I used the same strategy, but the only difference was the range with this guy. So once I figured out his range, he's fine. Now it's just a war of attrition. Oh hey, that was funny. Two, and I gotta be careful here because we're kind of close. All right. Wait for his projectile, and now we can just do what Slaya was saying. Just continue our little pattern here. I like these. Very nice. Good amount of damage as well. No! Okay, that was bad. I didn't mean to cancel the force snare there. Come on, baby. No! That could have been my butt. One, 2, and 3. Now we gotta be patient. Didn't mean to body slam it or drop kick him, but that's fine. It's pretty funny, actually. We got missiles. These are fantastic. Very nice. Whoa. Very nice. And then we're going to do one more quickly, quickly, quickly. All right. Wait for his... Okay, he's not going to do the thing we need. So go here. We're going to do this. Might be able to finish him off this way. We're going to patiently await maybe another volley of missiles. He just killed himself, pretty much. Gotta go walk the dog, oh, no worries. Nice. We got the Marnie musket for that, and a shield for Damien. Very nice. Well, that was GG's, guys. Very nice. We're getting more Abyss artifacts. Now we just need more leather. More leather and hides and things of that nature. Okay, we got a lot of brothers up here. Alright, we got another battle. Let's do this. He looks slightly different. Looks like a minion. Who am I hitting? He's down. Is this the chainsaw man? Because he's the scary one. I can't see. I'm actually stuck, man. We can go ahead and reset or retry, revive, and it will have save the progress from us defeating the boss. So now we just need to go ahead and clear out the remaining area, it seems. It's a cool scene. We'll continue just kind of racking up our spirit as much as possible so that we can consistently just rely on the Force Palm Punch, because that's incredibly effective with these guys. Very good. Excellent. Okay, that's gonna reduce the percentage pretty quickly as well. I like. These guys are gonna be a pain, aren't they? Oh goodness. We have both or all three keys. That looks like a teleporter as well, honestly. Push him back a bit. Keep on. No! Okay, watch the projectile. That was really close. All right. Very nice. Okay. Let's build up a little bit more. We're at 57 or 55.7% now. It dropped down already, so that's good. Look around. The good thing is the dragonflies really suck at aiming. Wow, that just makes such quick work of them. If you try fighting them legitimately, it just don't. Just don't. Don't do it. Hey, little guys. We get a big guy. 35%. Alright, we gotta be safe. Gotta be smart. We're gonna do Unleash here. Start this back up again. Oh, there's tons of them right now. Okay. We need to retreat. Tactical retreat, of course. We're down to our fish and all the trash heals, so let's be really smart right here. Just build up our stamina and then try and manage our last few heals to get this going. I'm assuming some of the bots must have fired missiles. I don't think that was a dragonfly. I'm assuming a dragonfly is going to shoot me in the back any second now. That's fine. Let's proceed with our little force palm push strategy. Looks really nicely actually with these guys. We're at 13% left, so not bad. Safety heal while we're building up some spirit. Nature snare just to kind of make that work. Very nice. All right. %2 left. And that's that, guys. We got another area cleared. All the stuff will be sent to storage, which means lost forever. Then we can proceed even further to the next, I'm assuming the next chapter. Whatever these keys are for, they need to be placed in Marnie's area, so maybe I can use the teleport and go back to Marnie's lab, and then from there I can place those keys, all 3 of them, and see what that does. But I think this is where I may have been fighting the boss. I'm not entirely sure here. Yeah, that means the little key was here, and then the teleport should be here. What does this do? I'm not sure if this adds a force field or removes the force field. Yeah, that shut down whatever was going on there, so this doesn't. Oh, maybe I can make it work. So you need the Visione to actually activate that. Okay, cool. So that's the aeronautical base. I probably could have done this at every single area, by the way. No worries, no worries. We're going to go to Marnie's Manor. Go from here, and then this seems to be like the key teleporter. So we can insert the keys and see where that takes us. Marcus, I'm not sure if I answered your question earlier, but I did show the lock-on camera that I had. So from the input, if you go to lock-on camera rotation, that's what I changed. But I didn't change any other camera, so I didn't see your comment. It just came through. Slay, it says, Slay, I changed visual horizontal a lot better. What lock-on cam did you change? So the lock-on cam is this one right here. I turned it off. Lock-on cam under the input. That ensures that whoever you're locked on, the camera's facing that person, not that they're all around you and whatever else. But no, I didn't change any of the others. I don't think. I'm fairly certain they're all the same. Yeah, see, these are all the same. Anyways, all right. So let's go ahead and insert the keys. Well, I don't have any heals. This is fine. Maybe this gives us a new location that was once or previously inaccessible. Okay, okay, right. So it's no longer Marnie's whatever. Marnie's hideout. Ooh. I like this. So that's great. We actually found a 4th, well, technically a 5th, and secret location. We had Marnie's Manor, the Aeronautical Research, the Garrison, and the other Laboratorium, I think it was, which was a total of 4. But the Marnie's Manor then turns into a 5th location, as long as you have all the keys inserted in the teleport. Alright, investigate your... Oh, polymer pills, yay! I can revive. Mark says, okay, I changed those settings. I set his camera is more behind Cliff now. And closer like the other games and not so willy-nilly in the air. Yeah, oh gosh, yeah. It was a bit tough getting used to, but then I started... When I changed the lock-on cam, that kind of made a huge difference for me. It made it to where I could actually, like... I wasn't getting so dizzy during combat, and now I don't get the... even close to getting like the motion sickness or anything, fortunately. But yeah, it was a lot. Quite a bit. Let's see. Hull is my magnum opus, a constructed consciousness capable of precise calculation. Flawless judgment and the absolute execution of my will. At least that was true until it made contact with the Abyss. When the first anomalies were detected within the Abyss, Hull immediately initiated a trace to find the source. That was when the first inexplicable error occurred. Looking back, I realized that must have been the moment the darkness seeped in. At first, I dismissed it as a mere system malfunction, but as time passed, its defiance grew. It began acting independently, ignoring my commands entirely. I find this transformation utterly fascinating, yet I cannot shake a nagging sense of unease. Despite it all, I cannot bring myself to shut it down. Well, I'll have to shut it down for you then, buddy. The features of the Visione. See what we can glean from this. Oh, this is the book we must have already had. Okay, never mind. All right. What else do we got? Treasure map. More lore. Ooh, golden star blueprint. What is that? Ooh, that looks nice. I simply had to test the true limits of my mind. The legends of Erdava's dragon filled me with an unshakable drive to surpass myth itself. By fusing the dragon's heart with an artifact of the abyss, I shall create the ultimate life form, a being that transcends all known boundaries. It will be a radiant star, burning brilliantly above the skies of Delicia. Uh-oh. He's talking about dragons and abyss artifacts, so I imagine so. Black Star is a real dragon. Golden Star could potentially be a steampunk dragon, could be like an abomination they're trying to replicate or what have you. Yeah, same for me, Slayer. Oh, right. Nice. Alright, so do we need to figure this out? Marnie's secret laboratory. Yeah, I only use the lock-on cam for the boss fights in a singular one-on-one battle. If it's a battle where there's more than one enemy, the lock-on cam is not something I really like to do because it's difficult to change your lock-on from, you know, who the camera automatically targets. So it may not be the enemy that's attacking. I prefer focusing on that particular enemy if I can.
Before you. The great Marnie watches over us through Visione, guiding us. Therefore, you cannot be the great Marnie. Resistance is futile. Come quietly.
That tone, familiar somehow. Surely not. It can't be. Hall?
What is Hall? Is Hall a person or is it a... I thought it was like his whole system of creatures. Of like little steampunk creatures. I did something. It's I guess a portal to the abyss.
I am the true Marnie. The Marnie you encountered was Hall, a constructed consciousness, my mirror self, if you like.
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, I'm sure it's quite confusing. Just know every alarming event across Delicia is Hall's handiwork. That sly fiend struck a bargain with Caliburn, locked me up, and took my place. Now is absconded with my flying fortress, Orbium. So, let's cut to the chase. I'd like to propose a deal.
A deal?
You know, I tried messing with those settings, Marcus, but I guess because I had played enough of it as it was, it kind of got a little, like, disorienting for me, and
I'll see the Palanese prisoners.
you know, there's like 3 zooms or several zoom settings based on, you know, like whatever button you have. Like on the PS controller, it's like this, for example, and you can change the zoom. And whenever I had adjusted it initially after that update came out, like I was like, oh man, like I can't see enough of Cliff, you know, like, and I was like, well, I like it where it's like zoom 3 at this setting, default setting, because I can at least see like 80% of them, you know. But yeah, I'm not really the best at adjusting the settings. I like to keep it default. The only thing I do change regularly is brightness because I can't see in the dark very well. So. Oh man, things will get better, Slayer, for sure. He's a big boy too, so I can only imagine that's a strain on your back, man. Sorry about that. I can only imagine it's rough. Hmm. Intriguing. I feel like I'm in a vault. Steampunk Fallout vault. So nice. It's already 1:30, man. The time just flies when you're having fun, I say. Not enough hours in the day. I think next week we're gonna go for maybe like longer streams or something. I gotta get some stuff done this week anyway, so it's fine. I can't really cut in too early because I've been working on other things in the morning. But uh-oh, the boat just capsized. But maybe we'll try and work towards a extra hour or something so we can knock it out. I'm really curious, what do you guys want to see next after Crimson Desert? Like, what do you guys even want to see? Because we'll beat it. Probably, let's see. My goal is to beat it this week, so assuming that is accomplished, what do you guys want to see next? Alright, so I wonder if I can go through here. Oh, it's just southeast of me, so that's probably not ideal. That's gonna be like a mining area or something. Well, anyways, let me know what you guys want to see, and we can discuss it and figure out what we want to do together, because I don't have any ideas. I can't think anything beyond Crimson Desert right now. I mean, I'm just saying, like, because apparently I thought it was 12 chapters, so it's 14 chapters. So we're still in chapter 11. We got a little bit, but assuming we beat it this week, what then will we do for the stream next week? And wasn't there a state of play that was done at some point? Did they not mention release dates for Onimusha or anything? I mean, I looked at their Twitter account, whatever, and I'm like, man, they didn't talk about anything. Like, there's like nothing of note. That was a disappointing state of play, I guess, because I didn't see any new announcements or anything that I even remotely care about. Don't tell me with those damn dragonflies again. Yes. Cuckoo Backpack's gonna be bomb on my main playthrough because there's no way I'm gonna fight those critters. Marcus says, can't really help you with what's next. At my pace, I'll be playing this for the rest of the year. Oh yeah. And enjoy it. Enjoy it. Embrace it. What the heck just happened? Oh, you. He's like, what? Hey, hi. Hello. He's just waving. He's a friendly boy. Oh my gosh, he just jumped in the air like a crazy person. Slayer says, I don't know any good releases in the near future. Yeah, nor do I. The biggest one was going to be Relic the First Guardian, and then it was going to be Beast of Reincarnation. But I know that Relic's pushed back, so Beast isn't until August. So I pretty much have the rest of April and May to figure out my life. For streaming, anyways. It was a very disappointing state of play. It must have been, because they didn't even tweet about it. Typically, every announcement they make, there's a Twitter post associated. What? Golden Star. Okay, this is sick. Wow. I don't have any heals. Okay, he's flying. That's good. Nope, he's here. Never mind. Crap, what am I supposed to do? Projectile. Did he shoot anything? Okay, fire. I don't even know if I can do anything with that. Oh, that was beautiful. Okay, that's a huge stun. Now he's on the floor. No, never mind. Oh my goodness. Okay, this dude's huge. Please don't do the aerial stuff. Land, big boy. Oh my. I don't know who shot those missiles, but that was not nice. Saros possibly, says Slaya. Yeah, that's not even a good one. A goat farm simulator? Yeah, those are like all the rave on the Xbox store every time. It's like goat farming simulator from like, I don't know how many years back. They made quite a few of those games. So yeah, goat farming simulator, possibly Saros. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Oh heck yeah, my wife plays that. And my daughter. Well, this brother never attacks. Nah, never mind, I'm dead. Quit posturing, you big lizard. Yeah, I think I got. Oh gosh, I think I convinced Susanna to play. I think it's a great. I mean, it's got good bones. It's got really good bones. It's a nice cozy game. Better than Sims anyhow, right? I don't know, I could never get into the Sims games. I never could. Oh my gosh, dude. I just nature snared an hour early. That's what I get for making fun. That's what I get. Immediate karma is immediate. Gloctopus, what's up? Oh, okay. I would love if you just sat your butt down. Quit posturing and do something. He's like, hee hee, peekaboo. I've been following your Wuchang guide and loving it. Wanting to stop in and say thank. Oh man, thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying it, my friend. I should put him on his keister, as they say. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, good start. Glad to hear it, Gloctopus. Marcus says, Susanna loves all that simulator crap. She's raising horses or some nonsense at the moment. I just don't want to do stuff that I can do in real life. Because it's like, oh, and pay your bills and do that. I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I have to do that stuff in real life. Shinto. I think I'm jacked, guys. I broke the game. I did nature snare at the wrong time. Brother. 2 missed opportunities there. I punched him on his nose. I booped his snoot, you know, as they say. Oh man. Whoa! This fight would be way more epic if I could actually hit him with anything other than my fists. Fist only challenge run is limiting in this fight, but it's still very doable. Oh my goodness, fireballs. Oh, how did I miss? Nice. Yeah, Lies of P, definitely one of my favorite games of all time. Probably my favorite non-FromSoft Souls-like ever. That game is phenomenal. Missed another opportunity there. I just didn't remember reading that. I guess when he has flames coming out of his mouth, that's when we gotta focus. Alright. He's not there long enough for me to strike him, so... Rox, what's going on, Rox? I hope you had a safe journey. I'm glad you are, or an easy journey. I know you're safe, which is great. Now you're back home. Glad to have caught you, man. It's awesome. I really hope you enjoyed your vacation, though, and it was what you needed. It's always nice to get away every once in a while. Come on. You guys are dive bombing me. Okay, we gotta make this count. There you go. That works. A nice pet you have, yeah. Gold Star is his name. But I call him for short anyways. Slay says, hey Rox, hope you had a safe journey. Absolutely. That's a good one. Alright, let's not miss this again. Let's go ahead and get some more going. Safe flight and journey, thanks. Nice. Okay, what's going on here? How did I miss that? How in the world did I miss that? Maybe the range? I have no clue. I think I'm on my beef jerkies now, which is not good. I wonder if I can punch you. Punch you right in the armhole. No, that didn't work. No? Oh gosh. This is what we don't like. We got locked up in that last time. No sir, no sir. Octopus says, oh yeah, Lies of P is awesome. Really enjoying Wuchang so far, and Black Myth Wukong. Oh gosh. Definitely. Definitely all classics. Instant classics in my opinion. Oh, come on, I missed. It's just the range on that then. Come on, Golden Star. Can't be fighting it for 20 minutes. Watch for something we can counter. Come on, big guy. Alright, lovely. Let's go for it. Thank you so much for subscribing, Gloctopus. I really appreciate that. As you may already know, as I say ad nauseum, I am a full-time creator, so it goes a long way, man. Thank you so much for that. It goes a very long way. No! No. That's so terrible. He stepped on me. Rock says, came back to Crimson Desert and beat a hyena. Legendary. Ooh. You must be in the desert area or something. I was dealing with some clan called the Helm Clan, and they happened to have like hyena mounts. Was it over there? I'd imagine so. Their armor is incredible. I actually found a few pieces of it. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? I'm not scared of you. Perfect. Very nice. Son of a mother. So this is a distance that I can't necessarily hit him in consistently, so let's see what we can do here. Much better. There you go. We won't make the mistake of being around him this time. There you go. That was an excellent drop this time. We got him down pretty quickly. This is repositioning. As I was saying, as long as he doesn't conjure up that tornado, and there he goes. He's doing the tornado. Build up some more spirit in preparation for this next, hopefully this next attack he does. Those attacks are good, we like those. The dragon's much funny. Oh yeah, I like this dragon. I don't know why he does that. He's like, peekaboo. It's in the desert too. Very nice. Breathe fire at me, I dare you. He did it! Good boy! He's already my pet. That's a good boy. Him getting up is probably the most dangerous thing he can do. Let's go ahead and build up some more stamina. Without even starting the quest, you explore and found a pack of hyenas and a big hyena with 2 life bars by accident. Nice. That's how it be sometimes. Alright, he's reset his stamina. When he's in this position, he likes to summon his little tornado. Or that. Also this. Tornado. Yeah, he likes his tornado on this angle. You're predictable now, doggo. Golden Star. He's just gilded in gold. but he's a poor imitation at best. The way Crimson Desert made you return to the game. I'm sure that was wonderful, though. Nice legendary boss encounter. I mean, that's always fun, right? What is that? What are we doing here? He's just posturing? That's fine. One more fire attack for me, please. Don't do the fire tornado. Don't. Bad dragon. He short-circuited, boys. Whoa! A little close for comfort, big guy. Slayer says I found it the same way. Nice. I have not found a big hyena. I found a little baby one. Lovely. I was too close, so I missed all those projectiles. Oh man. They're bringing in these buddies. You stay there. You stay right there until I'm ready for you. You stay. Nice. I love just getting hit by the same exact move. Oh gosh, this is coming down to the wire, as they say. Do another fire attack for me while I build up my spirit. While I'm aura farming here. I feel good. I'm ready. Are you ready? This is an amazing fight. I like this fight, actually. Whoa! Nature's Snare for the win, though. This brother. I'm ready. Okay. I don't know why, but that's twice in a row I haven't been able to do anything with that one. 2 times in 1 row. There you go. Golden Star is a fallen star now. Let's go, baby. GG's. How many bosses did we beat today? My gosh, I think we beat like 4 bosses in today's stream. That's all I gotta say about that. Unka! Unka's on his back too. Uh-oh. Hey, is that Black Star? Get your heart back. There's a pterodactyl now. Bite his wing. Bite it. That's very Beowulf. Yeah, we're gonna have storage for those things though now. Key items and all that will have storage and all that junk, so that should be good. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, nice! Unka had a Kamehameha blaster the whole time? Rock says, GG's, thank you so much. That's insane. No! Oh, it's dead. Is that good? Golden Star's power card. Golden Bloodstone. All the things. That was awesome. And then yet somebody's complaining about it out there on Reddit or on YouTube. That was epic, man.
As expected.
Hi, White Crow. What's up?
I knew you'd make it here.
Gosh, my muscles are
All
just
that's left is
flexing right now, pulsing with the adrenaline. That was good. That was a good fight. Slave says GG's. That was a good. I thought that was awesome, man. And the cutscene afterwards was epic, and whoo, that was cool. Unka did something, man. He was a little late. Unka did kind of show up a bit late. Where was he the whole time? He just magically jumped on the dragon's back. I wasn't looking because I was looking at chat, but. And where was Damien? Where was Damien? As much as, you know, she likes to be like, I'm cool and quiet. It's like, where were you, girl?
And record it in the tome I gave you.
What shall I record? Record these deeds.
Let us take to the skies.
Ah. She's like, alright, now we're in the abyss. Solve some puzzles. Have fun. Is that my little puppy now? My flying puppers?
You two seem to have hit a top.
Heck yeah, we killed the dude that had his
You
heart.
can call him Black Star.
I like
He'll
it.
be your wings from now on.
Oh man. Really? Can I keep him, Paul? He looks so cool.
Go with him. Soar to new heights.
Where?
And the freedom of the skies shall be yours.
Oh man, this is so awesome. Pam was right. He said chapter 11 you get your dragon, you get your boy is what he said. A dragon boy. Yeah, I really like the way we look actually. Oh yeah. How do I call him? Uh-oh. Mount registered. Do I need to call him? No, that's so sick. Oh my god, what is this bar? His health bar? That's insane, man. Fireball, yep. Fire breath. Aim, dismount. I mean, what? You registered a new Pokemon. Slaya says he was taking a nap. He was in a food coma. Oh, I didn't know Unka was asleep. Unka was eepies. I cannot believe this. Look at this. I shard dragon. Look at this. How long can I have him? Like, uh-oh. I see a thing. Is the thing next to the compass his... I think the bar is his health, and then the other thing is maybe his cooldown? Shoot. Does he have a cooldown, or was that because I used fireballs? I don't know. Maybe that's his fireball attack? Oh my gosh. That is so satisfying. I could do this forever. This is amazing. I'm assuming I have to destroy these things. Get wrecked. Oh! No, dragon! Is there not a faster way to dodge? Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay, yeah, that's fine. No! Survive! Fire at will! Why are the shots going crazy? Come on, dragon. Okay. I don't know what to do. Oh, I have to just shoot it multiple times. Okay, that makes sense. Oh yeah, I like that. This is awesome. Why are my fireballs doing weird things? You have a new Pokemon, Khaleesi, man. Khaleesi with Nards. And I don't know. I feel like I have a long time. Destroy the core rotating. Okay. Get to the juicy core. That's what it says. How many dragon licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop? This is amazing. So I think Black Star likes us because we regained his heart, right? Like, Gold Star must have taken his heart. And they were jacking him up with all those poor bismuth spears in his back. That was insane. There's a large cooldown. No! There is. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense, but I want to ride him all the time. Be careful, Black Star. He's gonna get shot. Please don't. He's not gonna die, is he? No, okay, he's good. We just got him. He's gotta be okay. Not roll. Yep. Distribute them forces, brother. Wow. What is this game, man? It's insane. Find a way inside. I also need to find a way to get a good save point here because cannot save it this time. Love. What am I supposed to do? I'll go here. They don't really seem to be doing anything I don't have to do. That's like starting position. I don't even freaking know. Think. Not sure. Charizard has awakened. Yeah, he has. What is the man? What is the what of this? power everywhere, so I'm not like driving power anywhere. That means stabbies. What the hell am I supposed to do? Let's just start blowing stuff up. Oh, shoot. I need to have my fist out, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. These guys look amazing. There's items you can craft to significantly reduce the cooldown of the dry. Okay, I like that. That's good at least. I'm assuming I have. Uh-oh. Assuming I actually have to stab this thing. Okay, that's a required stab. Now what? What do I do with you? You guys are annoying. Stay here, you little B-words. Now what? I'm not sure what to do here, man. That thing's moving all the time, so it's not even me doing that. Oh, all I had to do was move it so I can get inside. Okay, so that I did the right thing. So move it. Nope, nope, nope. We're gonna go this way instead. That was all I had to do was move it here. Now get out. I destroyed this core. Follow the cables, destroy the glass barrier devices, and go to the room. Okay. Come on. Okay. Not really sure where else to go. Oh, there's one. Get out of my life! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get shot in the ass. Okay. Required usage. There's another. Oh, there's a million of them. Okay, I gotta hurry. That's so nice. Okay, that's very satisfying. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Very nice. We're doing work. I gotta leave like ASAP. But there's no way to save, so. All the devices should be destroyed now. That was all of them, right? Oh my, that was a little risky. Destroy the device in the center of the roof to find where the hull is. "200 meters up." Okay, interesting. You get those ones for the dragon cooldown. Dude, dispatch. Oh, okay, nice. Probably dispatch missions and deletions. So all the dispatch missions are for all like the end game, like hard stuff. That's really awesome. Come on. 270 meters over here, which makes no sense. It says it's still up. Like, how much higher can I go? So it says 200 meters above this, which doesn't make any sense. Well, I leave early to be there on time. Otherwise, I'd be wait. I have to wait for an hour. I get there early and I wait for an hour. But if I left too late, then we'd be there for a long time and she wouldn't be. She'd be in line just waiting. Dang it! Can I not save? Please let me save. I can't save. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to end it here regardless. So we'll figure out what to do next at this point. I really hope I don't have to rebeat that dragon. But anyways, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Hope you guys have a